that the first, I want to say and emphasize, the first Blitz game.
Yeah, they started to play immediately.
They did. Okay.
And we have.
Okay, here we go. This French was really made famous by Alexander Morozevich, and his idea as black was to play a7, a6, and b7, b5, and accept these double pawns. Knight c3, a6, okay.
I used to play move c4 instead of knight c3. It prevented. And then, let's say, if f5, I go back with the knight to c3, and I have my pawn.
Exactly.
Yes, and it's also a possibility.
I like the pawn on c4 for just space reasons and to control the center. Knight c3, a4. Well, I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with f5 and bishop f6 and knight c6. Looks okay. And also b6. Quite a flexible choice. This move, well, okay. I don't think d5 is any great shakes. So
he plays knight g2.
Which
so
is
where
a
this
clear
knight goes? Yes, to g3 and h5. Yes, sometimes.
Well, no, I think it's a clear indication that when you put your knight on e2, you're intending to fianchetto your bishop to play g3, bishop g2, and then to put the pawn on d5. Now the question is, do you have the timing?
e5.
E5.
Play.
Whoa, these moves all came very quickly, Christian.
I think he played so many games.
Yeah. And f5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Things have really just gotten very heated because when you play e5 and f5, you're pushing these pawns. You're giving a lot of squares.
Some dynamic play though, because you have the two bishops, right?
Right.
At the same time, that knight on b4 left stranded almost.
Yeah,
right?
it's like in the air, right?
Is it a plus or is it a liability? Is the question.
Bring it up on your screen. I'll have it on my screen as well. We can.
We can share notes.
Yeah, we can share notes. Yeah, you're right. The knight on b4. I mean. This knight can move and allow for c3, but bishop, very careful move, I must say, bishop b3. Okay,
bishop to b3,
you're just defending c2 and maybe prepping queen h5. Give me the pawn on f5, give me a square to land on.
The thing with queen h5 is I'm always going to have the move queen to g6. But
wait,
he doesn't want to see it.
He doesn't want to see it on queen
the board.
landing on
h5.
h5. No way, no way.
Okay, what if I take that pawn? You want to go f4 and you trap my knight.
That's a very, I mean, I'm a pawn grabber, but that's a very dangerous pawn to take,
Do you
right?
really take? Wow.
And I've got queen g6 on my menu.
Great move, by the way. Great move.
h5? Great move?
h5 is a great move, yeah.
2 thumbs up?
Just one.
But actually, I think Sam knows this type of positions very well. I mean, you have to really like those positions with double pawns, and you need to have the feeling. What is the right moment to push them? Yes,
H4,
when do you need to play?
I love it. Knight to f1.
Knight f1, okay. Knight goes back.
I'm feeling the energy from Sam. I have to say, I'm feeling the energy. Bishop to d7. Okay, getting ready to long castle.
I like the 2 bishops.
Yes.
I like the pawn structures. I like these. I like what Sam has done, and I must say, for me, this bishop on b3 doesn't make a joyful impression. Knight to d2. Okay.
Those pawns on f5 and e5, they make me nervous a little bit. Yes, sir. I don't have too many squares for my pieces in the center.
Right.
But maybe knight c4 is the threat. So he gives some space to his queen after playing e4. If knight c4, then maybe like something like queen f4 was the idea.
Queen
f3
f4,
immediately.
Queen h6.
Queen h6,
even.
yes.
You know, the question starts to become, where is white putting his king. And the more I'm looking at it, it's probably not going kingside, it's probably going queenside. And therefore, ideas of queen h6 make perfect sense. And of course, Sam tucked his king away.
So both players are down to 1 minute right now. They actually
Yeah.
playing really fast, and both of them, they don't really spend time, but still time is ticking.
That last move was very coy. Queen
Yes.
f2,
Exactly.
kind of sneaking into a7. No,
King
said
b8
Sam. King
immediately.
b8 very quickly.
Yes, knight goes to d4.
Exactly.
So what can we say? This f5 pawn, what's happening with this pawn? Anytime? Can we take it anytime?
I'm not sure because at the end, ooh,
He does.
Well,
He takes
guess
it. But I'm
what?
also not sure because bishop c3.
right, and rook
Sometimes.
takes g2, so we can take on f5.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop takes f5, queen takes f5, rook takes
g2.
rook g2. The problem with bishop c3 is after bc3, our knight is still kind of trapped.
But I'm afraid that after rook g2, I have knight e4. Perhaps. Like,
Never mind, perhaps, certainly. Queen
so queen
e5,
That's why maybe he refused to play
rook
this move,
f1.
supporting the knight. Can you take the knight? Bishop
By the way,
h8, so he
12
moves his bishop
seconds.
back.
Whoa. Bishop h8.
14 seconds against 44 seconds. 14 seconds for
I'm
Sam.
not a fan of bishop
h8, me too, because now he has maybe knight e3 when he can
Guys.
go back.
What?
Levon has a winning move right now. Knight to h6.
Yes.
Really? Oh, but he takes the pawn on
Takes the
h4.
pawn, okay.
Rook
Knight
g4.
takes h4, but knight h6,
And
hitting
knight
the rook
f7.
and threatening knight f7. But
Was really powerful.
hey,
Yes.
that's pawn number 2, by the way.
Yes, knight f3. He just moves his knight back to the game.
But I still have the dark
Two
square
pawns.
bishop. I
Yeah, but-
still have the dark
yes.
square bishop.
This
Okay,
bishop
it's
can
time
be
to put the
dangerous.
king on b1 and just fortify it. Okay, queen d2, covering 12 seconds for Sam.
Against 15 seconds
Yeah,
for
but we have
Levon.
2 seconds per move increment, so
No,
it
4
keeps you
seconds for
alive.
Sam.
for the
Bishop
moment.
e8. No, that's an ugly move. That's something that he did not want to
H3.
play.
3, rook f4.
Whoa. Rook f4.
Four.
H3, rook f4.
Knight
Knight
e2.
e2. Threatening the rook again.
Keep targeting
Where
that.
do you go?
Rook to e4. Okay, I like this move. Knight to c3. Rook f4. You want draw, sure.
B1,
Oh,
yes.
king b1. Let's mix it up. Queen to c5.
Queen takes f4.
Oh no!
That's
he
a
just
rook.
blundered the rook. What happens? Bishop takes c3. Maybe
Oh,
there is
that's
some
a
Queen
checkmate.
d4.
No.
Queen d4.
Knight takes d5. Bishop takes d5.
Queen b4.
Queen b4.
Oh, that's an extra rook.
Exactly.
Knight d4.
And some pawns. And a pawn.
This one is all she wrote right now.
All she wrote.
Yeah, but they keep playing because it's still about time as well. And,
Yeah, it's all
yeah,
about
okay.
trading. Wow.
So
Wow.
Levon wins